Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to a very special sports community live stream. And joining me again, as he has done many times over the last 3 or 4 weeks, Andy Edwards. Andy, welcome to the announcement of the winners of the sports community Geo Snapshot Memorable Club Photo Moment competition.
Thanks very much, Steve. It's great to be here again. It feels like we're nearly working in the same place these days, doesn't it? We're speaking so often, so it's really great. We've had a great response to the competition, so really excited to announce the winners today.
Yeah, the whole concept of sports photography and photos capturing the moment in time of clubs really has captured the attention of certainly our audience, but you would see that every day, wouldn't you, with working with clubs and photos?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, photos are such an important memory of our lives in general, but specifically our achievement in sports events. And so, GS Snapshot's really been born out of the ability to enable clubs to manage, control their photography at their clubs with ease. We provide a platform that enables clubs to utilize volunteers at their clubs to take fantastic memories and to share those or to sell those to the participants. And we've seen in the competition, these photos on the whole have not been captured by professional photographers. These are captured by the community that is at those sports events and clubs. And there've been some fantastic memories that we've seen. So yeah, we're excited about clubs utilizing GS Snapshot to control, to manage their historical memories and also their memories in the future.
Well, we better not take too much time. So it was amazing. We had over 110 photo entries and we had over 1,000 votes. So thanks to our audience. Now, I've got a couple of honourable mentions because, well, first of all, I think there's just one that I just think needs to be mentioned again. This one didn't win. It didn't come in the top prize getters. But I think any time that we get to showcase a photo with a gentleman with a top hat, I think is an important opportunity and shows the history of the club. But showcase the history. But it was interesting, Andy, for our community, the top four. So we had our short list of 10. The top four had 71.5% of the votes. So it was clear that the top four were the ones that captured the attention of our audience. So I thought that we would showcase the top four instead of the top three, and then you'll announce the prizes as we go through for the top three. So coming in fourth place was just a wonderful photo. This was the one from Cairns Hockey Association, the Aspire to be Deadly program. It was just a wonderful photo, and our audience responded accordingly, Andy.
Yeah, look, it invokes such a lovely moment, I think, captured again, it's not the winning goal. It's not the massive, sports kind of up in the air and spectacular photo. But it's a beautiful moment that has been captured really nicely that I think, symbolizes what our sports is all about and what our community is. Younger players looking up to and being supported by older players. There may have been a loss in this game, but it's really about our community, both the players and the sports organisation coming together and supporting people. And I think that's been beautifully captured in this photo.
Yeah, agreed. And that's what our audience also thought. So before we go to the third place winner, Andy, and I'll bring that up in just a tick. I think it's important to know that separating second and third, and remembering we had just under 1,000 votes, or maybe just over 1,000 votes, one of the two. Separating second and third was 4 votes. So This one was very, very difficult for our audience to pick between these two photos. But coming in third place, dun, 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 is I'll start.
Drum roll,
The Geelong Rangers Soccer Club. So the women's program, the seniors working with the juniors, and this was such a wonderful photo that we saw, and it gravitated very much with the spirit of the competition, lots of fun, lots of energy, and it gravitated well with the audience. Yeah,
look, I'd really like, first of all, to say thank you to everybody that has voted. It's really great to see photos, not necessarily from your club, but sports in general, evoking so much kind of passion in people, and just 4 votes between third and second was amazing. So really close voting, and I'm so glad that you and I didn't have to make the final decisions. But this photo for me, again, it symbolises so many things that we love about our game. It's a fantastic photo that's been captured. And I think I said when we announced the top 10, I really like the faces and the smiling and the light that is on the younger players. But I really love the fact that the older player, the senior player, is being adored, in that group there. Supplying knowledge, but supplying it in a way which those younger girls are looking up to that senior girl, and really kind of making the club itself exciting and fun, and those younger girls aspiring to be just like that older sort of champion there. So yeah, it invokes so much that's about our clubs and our sports. And I'm pleased to say it's scored a spot. So Geelong Rangers win a 6-month subscription to Geo Snapshot. We'll be contacting them obviously after the event, and we really look forward to working with them and their club to really maximise the fundraising capabilities of Geo Snapshot and capturing more of these wonderful memories in the future.
Fantastic. So congratulations to Lisa. So thank you for sending that photo in from the Geelong Rangers Soccer Club. The second prize winner was a very powerful photo submitted by the Bendigo Umpires Association and Sharon McCall. Remembering this came second by 4 votes, and it's you can interpret a lot into this photo. But Andy, this was our second prize winner.
Well, it's fantastic, and we really look forward to working with Bendigo. From this shot, Bendigo win a 6-month subscription to Geo Snapshot, but also a professional photographer coming down to the club and working with them, working with their photographers, whatever they want to do for a day. But I'm not sure if people took the time out to actually look at this photo online. I guess a lot of people did because they voted for it. But the quality of the photo really stands out in its technical ability. There's a lot of rain here. The photographers out in the rain, don't forget, as well as the umpires, that look completely drenched. But again, it's this wonderful capture and this wonderful memories of how the male refs here are supporting the club and supporting the game, and we've all played in these kind of conditions, I think, and we really appreciate the hard work, obviously, that the umpires have gone to here. But the way that it's been captured, I think, again, just speaks volumes about the and what they do to provide week in, week out entertainment, for the players. So yeah, fantastic photo, again evoking a lot of memory, but a wonderful capture as well. So yeah, we love this. Yeah,
well, that just leaves us with one photo left to go, and this photo had just under 30% of the votes. Oh, Lisa, congratulations on joining us, Andy, submitting the third place winning photo. We thought it was a fantastic photo. So thank you so much, Lisa, for submitting that to the competition. And then and then being so supportive. So thank you to you, Lisa, and to your club. And I look forward to seeing what comes out of the work that you do with GeoSnap, and happy to showcase that in a couple of months' time or next year, whenever it is, on the live stream. So, well, Andy, let's have a look at the photo that captured the attention, the imagination, I think ultimately anyone who's participated in sport can relate to this shot. And that is, oops, let me just get out of that. And that is when you realise this young lad from the Wynnum Wolves is not hurt and that he's just devastated to have missed a penalty shot. We've all felt like this on the sporting field some way or other, and it appears that so has our sports community felt this way. So what is there to say about the winning shot, Andy, that you've got?
Yeah, look, we love this as well. So I'm actually, really pleased that it's made it into the top three, and it's eventually found itself to be the winning shot. And it really goes to show that anybody is capable of taking a photo that other people love. And I think that's really important for club members, club committee, and club volunteers to understand. Yeah, this is a lovely photo that it just captures a moment that we've all had in our lives, we've all had in our sports as we've grown up. And, this kid is devastated right now, but he'll get up and he'll be supported by the club and his players, and he'll go on and score many more goals and penalty shootouts, I'm sure. But in this particular moment, it's such a powerful photo. And, it just evokes, it's about, the sense of being there and how that feels. And this photo evokes that very, very strongly. So I'm really pleased to see it here. And, we'll be working with the Wynnum Wolves. They've obviously won the iPad, which will contact them and get to them. And obviously they've won the subscription to GeoSnapshot as well. And again, look forward to working with that club to enable them to capture these memories, to fundraise for their club, and really get all of these sorts of memories to the club, forever. We want these historical photos that we've seen earlier on, and these photos, and obviously photos of people playing, captured forever. So I'm really pleased, and I know some of our team, although we can't vote, of course, we're gunning for this photo. Yeah, it's not a standard. This is not a standard photo competition. This probably wouldn't have won sports photo of the year, right? But when we're talking about our sports community, this is a very powerful image. So I'm really pleased it won, and congratulations to Wynnum Wolves.
Yeah, and I love the fact that it was taken, the photographer Keegan Dennis. So Keegan, congratulations to you. But we say continually in our training sessions for clubs that the best group of people to be really actively involved in your social media, your digital strategy, your communication strategy is those juniors, those 16 to 18-year-olds, because they're all over it. They're doing it anyway, and it's a great transition from junior to senior, and there's so many benefits from it. So, Keegan Dennis, what a wonderful photo. What a wonderful, or hopefully it's seen as wonderful recognition. And thank you for submitting the photo. Andy, you did mention our team. There was a couple of, albeit we get to come online. I'm not sure why it is actually us coming online and doing the front of camera stuff, but to Angela and Nina from both our teams, thank you so much for pulling together such a wonderful competition that's been embraced so well by our audience, and bringing the concept of photos to people in a way that I don't know that we've necessarily thought about before. So thank you to our teams, and Andy, to GeoSnap, thank you for bringing a concept to life. It's been fantastic, and I look forward to continuing the journey with photos and seeing what clubs can do with them over the next couple of months as we keep bringing these things to the surface.
Yeah, look, it's an absolute pleasure. And what I'd say for every club that has entered the competition, Angela or myself will be reaching out to the clubs and enabling them to harness the power of GeoSnapshot on their club. So do expect some communication from us we're dedicated to sports photos at club events. So we'll really help you do that. And if there are any other clubs that obviously want to get involved with a fundraising platform and the ability to have GA Snapshot as their sports community photography platform, contact us, the website gsnapshot.com or via our Facebook page. So yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure really running this, with your support, Steve. I think you're the catalyst behind this, and massive thanks to sports community for really running with this. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm sure we'll think about doing some more of these in the future.
Well, I think that's where we'll end it there, Andy. It's been great, and I think that we've already been talking about doing it on an annual basis, and so for those clubs out there that are collecting their photos, we're kind of thinking at the moment that March or April time next year is where we'll look to run reposition the tournament. The competition. And we're really excited. There's so many things, lots of different categories of entry, and lots of different ways that we can have some fun with it all. So we'll keep you in the loop as we're going through the year. And Andy, I think that's probably us. We'll leave it there and just take a moment before we sign off, just to enjoy the wonderful photo captured by Keegan Dennis. All right. So everyone, as normal, thank you very much for being part of our sports community.